you got.
Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Back like we never left. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do see two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. Young Money, Bad News, Coach Silver, Star Money Click. No one rap in the world. BMC for life. That's 1-5 of the Coach Silver, Star Money Click. No one producing the world. Single out right now, Mountaintop. It's coming. You already know what we on. Punish Me Vodka sponsors every show we do. Jimmy 2 times, my brother from another mother. He's nothing but an optimist. He has nothing but optimism today. It's something different every time. But we the On God podcast. All right. Let's start it off like we supposed to start it off because we're going to start it off from yesterday. Bills, 12-5, number 6 seed. Broncos, number 1 seed, 14-3. Broncos take them down 33-30. I'm pretty sure the whole pod picked them except Todd. Did you pick Buffalo?
I don't remember. I think I did.
Yeah, I think you picked Buffalo.
I think they went Allen so bad they couldn't see straight.
Hell of a comeback win for the Broncos, but the only sad part about it is even with this comeback win, they lose their starting quarterback, broken bone in his ankle. It's really fucked up. But at the same time, me and 2 times talking about it today, and I told him, I said it reminds me of the year we went to the Super Bowl with Nick Foles and won it all. We had a great defense. Nick Foles managed the game, made the right plays. The Denver Broncos defense is so good. That's really all they need him to do. The Stidham guy, Jared Stidham can do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna get to this game from earlier today about the AFC, this Patriots and Texas game. I'll get into it when we get there. But the Patriots ain't I'm gonna be honest. It ain't nothing about the Patriots that makes me go, they just look like they could just fuck anybody up for real. Like, I mean, it's just a well-balanced team, but it ain't nothing. Drake May don't do nothing special for real. It ain't, it's all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the question I got for the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Was this Josh Allen's best chance? No Joe Burrow, no Lamar Jackson, no Pat Mahomes. All these babies in the AFC he's facing, and he lays an egg again. Is it? I mean, how big is the window? Because I look at this like I don't see him ever getting over it, because even with the dogs at the top of the AFC at quarterback out, just think of the names I just named. I named all the top dogs in the AFC at quarterback. Drake May's not really considered a top dog yet. This is his first year doing this shit. We don't know if he's going to consistently do this going forward. We don't know. I'm using 2 times words. 2 times would always say, yeah, he had a good year, but do we know if he's going to do this shit going forward? You see what I'm saying? So I'm asking y'all, is the Josh Allen window closed, or is it maybe he still got a chance?
I look at it as a double pane window. Like, he should be able to get through it. He just can't. And then in the AFC, he has the unfortunates of having to battle way more quarterbacks to get to the championship on his end than any other quarterback that would in the NFC. Like, all the good ones are in the AFC. Like, who you have to get through the NFC? Old ass Stafford, my guy that nobody on the panel likes, I'm not going to bring up. And then Purdy, who, I mean, we're not going to go there. like I said, the level of quarterbacks you have to get through.
You gotta get through my quarterback. But
Yeah.
I got a well-oiled machine as a team too, as well.
But that's what I'm saying. It's really just him if you really think about it. Stafford's like
AFC. I would say the AFC got more quarterbacks that's good than the NFC.
I'm gonna say something that might shock both of you. I think the only way he's going to get to the Super Bowl is if he leaves Buffalo and goes to the NFC.
Where I was getting at, I don't think he's going to do it in Buffalo. I
don't because you want to know why? Buffalo stands to, if this plays out, Buffalo, the city of Buffalo and the franchise of Buffalo is pretty much going to waste potentially 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks' careers, Jim Kelly's and his. So sometimes it's just where you're playing as a player. You know, I mean, some players ended up having to go somewhere else to win. They didn't win where they started. They had to go somewhere else. I mean, LeBron did it in the NBA. It could be true for him in the NFL.
I think he'll have to go. I think he'll have to go elsewhere to win one. I don't think he's going to do it in Buffalo. I think we've seen the best that Buffalo had to offer. I know this year probably wasn't the best team-wise, but they had a pretty good defense a couple years ago. Couldn't do it. Pat Mahomes is going to be back next year. Burrow is going to be back next year. You can't expect the Bengals to be a doormat every year. Can't expect the Chiefs not to make the playoffs. Drake May's only getting better. I just don't see him getting there. I really don't. Not as a Bill. He may make it there outside of his career. Good, but yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this though. You said he goes to the NFC, right? I'm gonna tell you this right now. Jalen Hurts is undefeated against Josh Allen. So it don't matter what the fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know if it's just the team he's playing for. Because when you watch him play, he's tight end heavy. Even when he had Stephon Diggs, he was tight end heavy.
Right.
He's not really looking for receivers. Yeah, Keon Coleman scored.
He had the Dak Prescott. He would always throw the ball to Diggs anyway, so that's why Diggs had put up big numbers. So if he didn't go to Diggs, he threw it to a tight end all day, just like Dak Prescott.
The one receiver and the rest is tight ends.
Yeah, they haven't surrounded him with good receivers. They've tried to pick up some guys in free agency. They drafted Keon Coleman.
Because he was having the guys that was third, like Gabe Davis, Isaiah.
The year he had Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs, and they went to Kansas City and lost in 12 seconds. Their team was way better than Kansas City's team.
Remember, he threw 4 touchdowns to the same guy in one game.
Yeah, he was balling. Gabe Davis was a monster, though. Gabe Davis was an upcoming monster. His receiver core was good that year.
He had his best team 2 years ago and couldn't get it done with that.
It might just be him.
That's what I'm getting to. That's why I just said I don't think it's if he switched leagues. I think it might be him because he almost gives me AFC Dak Prescott. He bears down one receiver. His one receiver now is Shakir. He throws it to Shakir all game long, and then he throws it to 3 tight ends the whole rest of the game for touchdowns. And it's Dak Prescott all over again. But it's
not a dynamic offense, or he runs like a horse through the middle of a town.
When he had a dynamic offense, they defense wasn't good enough. When he had Gabe Davis and they wasn't good enough.
A Lamar Jackson type with who he throws to and the skill set that he's got on offense. Dak Prescott's got better wide receivers for sure.
Now he does.
Yeah, he does, but
not when Dak was putting up Dak numbers. Dak has always thrown to the fucking tight end the whole fucking game.
Well, remember, Pickens is a free agent. He had good wide receivers for this year. We don't know if Pickens is coming back.
I'm saying this year. That's why I said now. Before, no, it's CeeDee Lamb, tight end. CeeDee Lamb, tight end. It's nothing else. That's why they could never find a real number 2 for Dak. Same shit with Josh Allen. How do you let Stephon Diggs walk? This is how you know he's fucked up.
And you know,
let your number 1 walk.
And the crazy thing is, then you give him a running back that's a top 3 running back, and he still can't get it done. So, I mean, what else does he need? I don't really know what he needs.
Come on.
Because you know what? Me and my
they had the best defense damn near in the league a couple years in a row. This year they had the best defensive secondary in the league. They just couldn't stop the run, but they still held him up, and he still can't get it done. Man,
because I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a similar conversation like this with my dad about just good quarterbacks being in bad situations, or which quarterbacks could, no matter where they went, they would be able to do the same thing consistently. And I named Patrick Mahomes, I named Stafford, and I named Josh Allen, and I named who else did I name? I named another. I forgot who else, but Burrow was the 5th quarterback that I named. Anyway, I had the top 5, and pretty much I told him, I said, if you put those guys down in Miami, if you put them in Dallas with the current situation Dallas has, Philadelphia, Detroit, I named several places. I said those guys can transcend anywhere. The only problem with Josh Allen is if you put him in Miami, which all they needed was a quarterback, I had this feeling like he'd still do the same thing he does now. So it doesn't matter whether he has a lot of shit or he doesn't have a lot of shit. It's like, I think sometimes he nuts up at the wrong time. Like, it's not even his stats.
He had they damn near gave Kim Dorsey the best offensive coordinator in the AFC award, damn near 3 years straight, telling him he has one of the best offensive coordinators. Where's Ken Dorsey now? On the street. Mm-hmm. On the street because of Josh Allen. Same shit. When Stephon Diggs got shipped out, Ken Dorsey got fired. It went just like this. Whoop, whoop. But
and for a guy to be the best offensive coordinator, you'd have thought somebody else would have picked him up. Nobody did.
Exactly. But he's Superman. Josh Allen is so da-da-da-da-da. He's 6'5", 250, and holds the ball too long.
Yeah.
The run, throw the motherfucker sometimes, and I'll be like, Josh Allen, I know you can see the field, bro. And this little flip shit he do all the time, I'm tired of that shit. I'm so sick of that shit. Like, you making something out of nothing when it really ain't nothing. It wasn't nothing anyway. I don't know. We'll move on.
Yep.
Broncos AFC Championship game. We'll see. We'll go over the picks later on this week and let y'all know what's up. Next game. Number 6 49ers, 12-5. Number 1 Seahawks, 14-3. 41-6.
Remember that part of the Terminator at the end of the movie where half his face was ripped off and the truck he was driving was all beat up? That was San Francisco last night. That was what that was. There wasn't nothing else left. Hey, we was Arnold Schwarzenegger and they was Sarah Connor.
See, I'm gonna let you slide, but the rest of your fan base from Dayton, I'm not letting them slide. Cause all that shit y'all was talking once y'all beat us, you got me fucked up. You got your ass beat. That was belt to ass on a whole nother level.
What I say?
Did nobody get their ass whooped like y'all did?
Yeah. Pretty sure I called that on the pod. Belt the ass.
We picked them. Me and you picked the Seahawks. Because I already knew what it was. I knew y'all couldn't fuck. You couldn't fuck with them 2 weeks before in San Francisco. I knew you couldn't fuck with them because they've been the best team in your division the whole year. They ain't the number 1 seed on accident. That motherfucking defense is the truth.
My only wish was if I could have tried it out my week 1 roster against them that beat them, I would have fared a better chance. Now I'm not saying we would have beat them, but we'd have fared a better chance.
You can't have that excuse.
I said, then you hear the part where I said my one wish if I could have.
I heard what the fuck you said. You can't have that wish either. Fuck that wish. No.
No, I'm getting my wish.
Your fan base did this to you.
Okay, what's that got to do with me? I don't roll with them. I'm Han Solo.
49er fans run they fucking mouth. That's the problem with 49er fans. That's what I don't like about them. 49er fans be weak as fuck all year. They win a game, win a playoff game, y'all turn into Cowboy fans. Stop doing that shit. Real talk. Just let it go. You ain't that good. Purdy was making a couple plays against us. Purdy looked like a dumpster against the Seahawks. It's just what it is, bro. And sometimes it just be like that, bro.
Hey, but why I don't go in that I don't go into that crowd. I'm not.
I did. That's what I said. I said I'm excusing you from the crowd, but the rest of the motherfuckers, and I'm talking about Dayton motherfuckers. I ain't talking about people from San Francisco or all across the country. I'm talking about these Dayton motherfuckers on Facebook that swear up and down they 49er fans, and y'all came out the woodwork when the 49ers start going to the Super Bowl again and acting like y'all really fans. I've been knowing y'all forever. Y'all wasn't fans back in the day. Stop playing with me with that bullshit, acting like y'all so sweet now. Stop, bro. You won a game. You beat us. That's cool. But coming all in my shit, talking shit to me, don't do that to me, bro. We won the Super Bowl in the last 5 years. Actually, we won 2 in the last 10 years.
You know what's so funny?
Hear that shit, bro.
You know what's so funny?
Just
when Dre see me the next day after that at work, and he was like, "Congratulations." I said, "Now I want it." And he was like, "Damn, man, I'm trying to give you a congratulations." I said, "Hey, man, I've been here with this before. We'll win a game. We'll win 2 games. We'll get to the Super Bowl." And then you hear the goddamn Price is Right music when you lose. So
go watch Gilly on Instagram and see how Gilly did. Gilly said the same shit. Gilly said I had 11,000 motherfucking 49er fans in my inbox, all on the page, talking all that shit. 1 by 3. All that shit. Come back and get your ass beat. I mean belt to ass. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. But I called the Seahawks at the beginning of the year. I told you. Them motherfuckers was going to be a problem. But we also said this. We didn't know what Sam Darnold we was going to get. But the Sam Darnold we got yesterday, if he played like he played yesterday, going through the rest of the playoffs, they win in the motherfucking Super Bowl. I'm telling you that right now.
Hey, for somebody that had the oblique injury, he didn't like he had shit going on with him. I almost feel like that shit wasn't a thing.
I think they were just fucking with y'all.
Yeah. That's why I got from the beginning. I said, okay, we'll see.
Because he looked too good. I mean, he looked like he had never. I knew he was straight. This one I knew was really bad. Let's take away the kickoff return because that's what Shaheed do. He's a monster. But that corner throw in the end zone to JSC.
You don't do that with an oblique injury.
Man, I said this motherfucker's okay tonight. But that defense was playing on a different. It's just Madonna got the motherfuckers playing on a different level, man. They look like the Legion of Boom, bro. For real. Like they look scary. Like,
We had a comment from Jordan said that Sam Darnold is doing much better. He did well in Minnesota, but is doing much better in Seattle. And that was
the head coach from Seattle, Minnesota, probably shaking his head like, God damn.
Yeah, that was commented around the same time we was talking about Josh Allen maybe moving teams.
But you know what's weird about that though, Jordan? I'm gonna say this to you, Jordan. You know the weird part about it is the weapons he have in Seattle. I won't even say they're better than the weapons in Minnesota because the Minnesota weapons was raw as fuck. Addison and Jets together, they dope as fuck. Like, but Cooper Kupp was balling yesterday, bruh. Like, he looked like the Rams Cooper Kupp yesterday.
Yeah, and he made Njigba like the best receiver in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But Njigba was already going to be that because Njigba was showing you that shit at Ohio State when he was playing around the best receivers and he just stood out. He just always looked like that guy, man. Like, he always been a monster. He's a worker, bro. He's a worker, bro. Like, congratulations to the Seahawks. They're in the NFC Championship game. Broncos are in the AFC Championship game. Today's game, Texans, number 5. Patriots, number 2. 21-10.
I literally caught a cold watching that game today.
Terrible. That was 2016, bro. But it don't really matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, I give him a 6 point. I forgot the extra 6. CJ Stroud, without a weapon, it looks bad. And I'm gonna be honest, all the picks I can't blame him for because these motherfuckers was dropping the foot. I mean, shit right here, going through motherfuckers' hands, getting tipped off. I mean,
he was on his third.
I'll say at least 2 of them was his fault, but the other 2 I can't.
But the thing is, though, he I like CJ Stroud a lot, man. But lately, And you know what? Consistently, he has a turnover problem anyway.
The last 2 games, he definitely has too. Yeah, he has. I mean, he had them there 6. He done had 12 turnovers in the last 2 games.
Yeah, that's very high.
But I want to ask y'all this: what did you see from New England that made you think like I'm watching it and they got a great record. They're balanced. I'll say this: they're a very balanced squad.
That's the best I can say.
I'm just like
New England has a really good defense, team defense. They don't have any real individuals that stick out, but they play their role. They play the gaps. They're real disciplined on defense, and they protect Drake May with the running game. So they do a real good job of that. And I think that may get exposed sooner or later once they go up against.
I think Denver.
You know who they remind me of?
I think Denver can do it.
You know what they remind me of? That Rams team that lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. You know who they remind me of? No, you know what? I agree with you. They are them. You talking about the one with golf.
Yep.
Because he plays like, it seems like if he gets there and he has to see Seattle
yeah, that shit gonna look very pedestrian. That shit gonna look pedestrian as fuck. That shit gonna look pedestrian as fuck.
That was the boringest goddamn Super Bowl in history. Yep. I mean, by halftime, I don't even think I even watched the rest of the game, bro. I watched the first half.
I couldn't even tell you any key plays in that game. I can tell you about I can tell you about games I saw 40 years ago in Super Bowl wise. Man, you know what's so sad? You know what's so sad about that though? You know, I'm not mad if we have some new blood or some different blood this year, and a lot of the big boys is out of the situation when it comes to possibly going to the Super Bowl. But what I'm scared of is what we talked about earlier. I don't want to see a 12-7 game.
And I got a funny feeling. I don't think we're gonna get that because I think Seattle's gonna beat the brakes off the Rams because they've been whooping the Rams' ass.
Oh yeah.
Since the second time they met them, the first time they met them, the Rams won about this. Lucky as fuck. The second time, the Seahawks really busted their ass all over the field. But this third time, I think the Seahawks gonna be so well prepared for this game and the games in Seattle. It's gonna be because the Bears was giving the Rams a problem, which we about to get to right now. Rams 20, Bears 17 in overtime. But let's be honest. Matthew Stafford, what he showed me today is with the pressure, the Seahawks they're gonna be on his ass. They are gonna be on his ass. And Kyron Williams looked like he got a concussion. Because remember, he went out the game in overtime and he didn't come back in. Blake Corum came in. And I remember when he got hit by Byard or Brisker, he got up and was like, God damn it, this shit.
Off the field. Yep.
Right off the field. And we didn't see him for the rest of the overtime. So they're gonna put him through protocol. And if he don't play, Blake Corum is not Kyron Williams.
Nah, he's not that good.
Seattle gonna bust I'm gonna be honest, bro. They might blow them out like they blew y'all out, bro. Real shit.
Yeah.
I think they're destined to get this. I think they on a mission. But I want to ask y'all this. What do we think of earlier in the year? Let me put this out for the whole pod so everybody know this. I told the guys in the summertime that the Bears was gonna be who they are right now. I didn't know they was gonna get the record. I didn't know they was gonna go this far, but I knew I said they was gonna make the playoffs. I did say that. But do y'all look at them now and are we taking the Bears serious as a contender going forward? Or do y'all think this was just like, it's one of them years? Because remember, a lot of their wins was comeback wins.
Let's switch it like this. Just like us, they had a last place schedule. So they're going to be playing a much better schedule next year. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think they're kind of like a flash in the pan this year. I think they can get back there. I just don't think they'll be in the playoffs next year. But what a hell of a run, man. That last 2 minutes or whatever in that drive, that game to go into overtime, that last play to send them to overtime was probably the most exciting play I've seen.
You talking about the Tech Mobile pass where you drop back 50 yards and throw it?
Running backwards, threw it behind his back 50 yards or something, hit a wide open tight end in the end zone at that.
Yeah, that was some video game shit.
Felt like they were a year ahead of schedule. But, you know, they played that easy schedule this year, and, you know, salute to them for getting as far as they did. I just think next year will be a tougher year for them. Swift, I don't know. I mean, I know he was a monster, but there's a reason why teams are letting Swift go. I just don't know if he's that guy. I just don't know, man. Their defense is solid, though. I like their defense.
Swift had 1,000+ yards.
Yeah, but he disappeared in the playoffs, man.
I don't think he disappeared. I think they didn't block on 4th and 1 because they got stopped on 4th and 1 the whole time trying to run the same fucking play. Yeah. And remember, Swift don't block the line. He runs through the line. So if you ain't blocking for me, how am I gonna get the first down? And Monangai, I think they 1-2 punches sweet. I think they run a game is sweet as fuck.
They'll be back next year.
I think they'll be back next year too. I think they're going
to because Detroit's going to take a step back because David Montgomery's probably going to leave Detroit because he all but pretty much said that in his press conference.
And we don't know what Minnesota we going to see.
Because they got to get rid. They got to bring another quarterback competition.
It's 7 teams.
Well,
remember, the NFC is only made up of, if you really look at the NFC for real, the Packers and the Bears came out. The Packers and the Bears was 2 teams out of that division that came.
All right, we said 3.
You had us.
Take out.
You had us.
Okay.
We was the only ones from our division. You had the Rams, the Seahawks. You had 3 from 2 times division. And who's my 7th team?
Panthers.
The Panthers. So you don't think that the Bears can think about the NFC South teams. You don't think the Bears can get in over Tampa Bay and all them bums? You got me fucked up.
Nah.
Stop.
There's a 50.
The NFC South is only a 1-team pony right now.
Right.
50% turnover every year. Who are you taking out? The Panthers.
Well, I'm gonna say this much: the NFC South, I think, is about 2 years away from being what we did this year, sending 3 teams, because I think all 3 of those teams will actually improve. But because the divisions, they rotate. 1 year there's 3 teams that come out of the division, and then the next team that same division the following year it'll be 1 or 2.
I get that, but what I'm saying is every year there's about 50% turnover in playoff teams.
I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying if you look at
taking out,
so the Bears ain't better than the Buccaneers.
I didn't say that, but they're not.
I'm asking you a question. I'm just asking.
They're not in their division.
I'm not. You don't have to be in the same division to make the playoffs.
6-11 or some shit. That division's ass.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You make it. You remember it's 7 teams. So one just like 2 times had 3 teams from his division in the playoffs. So why the Bears couldn't make it again? I'm confused on why the Bears couldn't make it again if
the Packers can make it.
With the Bears.
Right. I understand that. The Packers can make it. We don't know what Detroit's going to look like. We don't know what Minnesota's going to look like.
So that's my point is this. Who's the best team in the AFC North?
The AFC North this year?
No, the NFC North right now.
Obviously, the Bears went further, but what I'm saying is they played an easy-ass schedule.
They all played an easy-ass schedule, if you ask me. What did the Packers play for real? The Packers lost to the Browns.
All right.
They did lose to the Browns.
Let me ask you this one, Pat. Do you trust
who
Jordan?
else are you going to take out of the playoffs? Who else are you going to take out? Besides the Bears, who else would you take out?
Do you trust Jordan Love?
Playoffs? It's a simple question. Who are you taking out?
Nobody.
So you're going to keep the same damn teams in there next year?
I'm not going to keep the same teams.
That's dumb as shit. That's the dumbest thing I've heard on this podcast.
You ain't let me finish. You just cutting me off. You're not letting me finish. Like I said, I wouldn't keep the same teams. You didn't let me finish. I wouldn't keep the same teams. But my point is, if I'm going off of every division at least gets one team in. So that means there's going to be more than one team from each division that get every division at least going to get either 2 teams, 3 teams, 1 team, right?
Okay.
The NFC South only got 1 fucking team for the whole thing, right? Okay.
And
so
you
the
guys
Bears,
and correct?
We did too. That's what I said. That's why I said
Right.
our division. So what? How you think? Who in my division is so much better? I'll wait. I know you're a Giants fan on the low. Look, I knew you was gonna say that. You're a Giants fan on the low, but let's be honest. What the fuck have the Giants proved to you? I'll wait.
If the Giants is healthy, the Giants are healthy.
Who they beating
next year?
What defense? The Giants defense is ass. Stop playing with me, bro. This is my division. They're ass on D. You just a Jackson Dart guy. Let's just call it what it is. You going off a Jackson Dart, right? And Scatterbo. Scatterbo. That's what you're doing, right?
Man,
but
they're a young team.
Name a player in the Giants secondary that's good.
They're going to have the easy schedule that the Bears have next year. They got a better head coach. Their quarterback's going to learn that he's got to run out bounds and slide.
What does John Harbaugh coach?
Okay, he's a head coach.
I know, but what does he do? What does he coach? Like what does he coach?
Teams.
I mean, but what does he do? Like what makes him so great of a coach that they're going to be so much better?
He did that.
Brian Daboll's an offensive coach. He's a great offensive coach, and they still wasn't better. I'm just so the Redskins gonna be sweet. Commanders, I mean, the Cowboys gonna be sweet.
Nah, I don't think the Commanders. I think the Cowboys will be about what they are this year.
The Lions probably gonna lose Montgomery for sure.
Right.
The Minnesota Vikings. You trust the Minnesota Vikings? Because you don't like their quarterback.
Nah.
You ain't gonna fool me with that shit. You trust Jordan Love?
I trust him enough to get to the playoffs.
So you add him in the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who in the NFC South going to the playoffs next year?
Probably Tampa Bay.
Probably the Falcons. I don't see Tampa Bay. Yeah. I'll say the Falcons.
I'll say the Falcons.
Okay. So
and they may get teams in.
I don't see it.
I would bet towards Tampa Bay than Atlanta because depending on when Phoenix is going to come back and what he looks like, and you hire Kevin Stefanski as your quarterback, which I'm not even going to touch why I'm saying what I'm saying with him, but I would bet more Tampa Bay. But only one team was.
Kevin Stefanski is a great offensive coordinator. The problem with Kevin Stefanski is he lost a lot. He had no receivers in Cleveland, not one. Name a receiver.
I agree with that.
He even won Coach of the Year with no receivers. Think about the best receiver they had was what's your boy that used to play for Alabama and play for the Cowboys?
Jerry Duty.
No. He played for the Cowboys. That was a beast.
Amari Cooper
was the last best receiver the Cleveland Browns had when he won Coach of the Year. You know how old Amari Cooper was when he did that shit?
172 years old.
Oh man, I really think the Atlanta Falcons found their identity. I think they found their identity. But you still ain't telling me who in the NFC North, the NFC South, who's better than the Bears?
This year or going into next year?
Going into next year. I don't know who's better. You're not gonna say the Vikings.
In the NFC North?
You trust Penix over Caleb Williams?
I trust the fact that there's going to be turnover. I trust the fact that the Bears are going to play a harder schedule next year. I trust the fact that the Bears ain't going to be as good as they are this year. I trust that. It happens every year. It's not me. It's not my opinion. It's what the fuck happens in the NFL. It happens every year.
How many games did the Bears win this year? 13?
There is not.
11.
There is not.
11.
They won 11 and lost 6.
I could see them at the very least, at least 10 and 7 at the very least.
And this is why they're not this year's Commanders. Because the Commanders went to the playoffs last year off their offense. The Bears went to the playoffs this year off both their offense and defense because they led the league in takeaways.
Okay.
Bears defense is much better than it's ever been in the last 3 years. And really, if you really think about the Bears right now, they have the best fucking offensive coordinator and head coach.
Okay. Damn.
So I mean, you take away a lot of these drop passes we seen tonight, and they in the next round. Because I count the second play of the game was a touchdown.
What about the shitty passes he threw for interceptions tonight?
I mean, I'm not. I didn't.
That last one was on David Moore.
I didn't say he played great at all.
No, he didn't.
That was a terrible.
But he's better than every fucking NFL NFC South quarterback. Name a quarterback in the NFC South that's better than him. I'll wait. Please tell me.
Tyler Shuck.
Yeah, and then let's do the NFC North. Who in the NFC North is better than him? In the NFC North.
Jordan
Love?
Jordan Love. Yeah, I'll say Jordan Love is better.
Jordan, you know what?
Hey, didn't he just beat Jordan
Jared
Love?
Goff. I'll say Jared Goff's better than him also.
Jordan Love and Jared Goff this year.
I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't take Jared Goff over him, and I think Jordan Love is when he's on, he's better than him, but we don't know when the fuck that's gonna be.
On there's gonna be turnover next year. I just can't. All right, I mean, who are we taking out of the playoffs? That's the question. Are you taking the Eagles out? Yes or no? Eagles out?
What?
They're gonna
Hell
be in
no.
Year, right?
You know we
They're gonna be in next year. Who else is out? Seahawks are there.
To be fair,
the Seahawks are in. Yeah, the Seahawks are in.
Maybe the
to be fair, the injuries might be an issue. The injuries might be an issue while we have turnover.
Yeah. And the Bears. I don't see another team that's going to be out.
So why would it just be automatically be? Why would it be the Bears though? The Panthers are sorry as fuck. What are we talking about?
Conference, dude, a different division.
They only got one, but they only got one team out of the division in the whole playoffs.
They still get a team in. They still get one team in. It don't matter if they're better or not.
But that's what
the
Bears
Bears
I'm trying
can have a better damn record.
You're making my point though.
They're going to be in. They could
You're
be
making my point.
My point was they could be 6-10. The Bears could be fucking 14-3 or whatever. Be third in that division or some shit.
Bears get in if they 14-3, bro.
I'm just saying they can have a better record and not make the damn playoffs.
No, that doesn't happen anymore. That ain't how this work no more. They don't fuck them over like that no more, bro. That's why it's 7 teams now. They don't do that no more. That's why the NFC West got 3 fucking teams in there, bro. That's why the Niners, the Rams, and the Seahawks are in the playoffs.
But remember also too, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat Carolina the last game of the season, but because Tampa Bay fucked around with Atlanta, and that Carolina got in off of the bullshit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like you gotta go off the head-to-head matchup for one. That's number one, and then you gotta go off. It's not like the old playoffs. Remember, it used to be you couldn't get 3 people in from the same division. Now you can. That's why I said it's a bigger chance that they can make it than not make it. Because I have no faith in Minnesota, and I have no faith in the Lions going forward because Jared Goff is shitty. Jared Goff is shitty in big games. He's shitty. He is shitty.
That's why the Rams got rid of him.
Period. He's shitty. And I can't trust Jordan Love. He's really shitty for real. You don't know who the fuck. He'll have a great game, then he'll look like a goddamn dumpster fire. Period. I mean,
and to be fair, I think Green Bay's about to make a mistake and let the wrong quarterback go. I would keep Willis and trade Jordan.
I don't know what they're gonna do. But they brought back LeBeau. I mean, they bringing back LaFleur for sure, and they bringing back the GM. But they only doing that because they got Michael Parsons, and Michael Parsons got hurt. But that's another thing. What defense do Green Bay really got for real besides that one DN coming off the end? Because you went and got old boy from Dallas. He's sorry now. He's done. I don't have no faith in him. That shit dead. Green Bay's defense does not impress me.
And we don't even know what Parsons is going to look like next year. He may not be ready until the following year because ACLs was a motherfucker. Hey, not everybody comes back right off of that. Like, hey, just because Jerry Rice tears his at the beginning of the season and comes back at the end and still plays, I mean, not everybody's built like that.
I don't know. But let me announce this too. Jim Harbaugh, 5-year deal, Giants, new head coach. 1-5 called that one because he said that's where he thought he was going. Kevin Stefanski is hired as the Falcons' new head coach. Do we like these hires?
I do.
I like the John Harbaugh.
A lot to Atlanta. I think that's a great hire.
I think Kevin Stefanski is a great move to Atlanta too.
I think he overachieved in Cleveland.
That's what I said. I think he gonna have some weapons now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got to make sure that quarterback come to play for real.
Yeah,
I think that's what's going to trip him up down there. I don't think Penix is going to be ready for the regular season, and they don't have a backup plan because
they get Cousins. They let Cousins.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like we don't even know what the fuck they're going to do at backup because they're going to need somebody a placeholder.
Hold on, though. Remember, Stefanski got history with old ass quarterbacks. So don't be surprised if you see Flacco in the Atlanta uniform, or you see Jameis Winston, or you see some old motherfucker out there in Atlanta for a while until Penix get back. I will not be surprised.
Jeff George is coming back.
I won't be surprised. See, that's the thing. We're going to do that this summer. We're going to go over these teams, and we're going to talk about positions that's needed, and we're going to talk about what the fuck they going to do with so-and-so. Because if I'm looking at Minnesota right now, who the fuck is their quarterback?
Better go get Flacco.
Because McCarthy sorry as fuck.
That ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. I know they sick about Sam Darnold right now.
Yeah.
He picked the wrong guy. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Like they said, he just thought, remember we said, yeah, that offense is plug and play. We just found out it's not plug and play. It's plug and play. It's like you just get those hats back and they say one size fits most.
It's still plug and play. He just can't play. That's
the thing.
Think about it. This is how you know it's plug and play. Kirk Cousins looked great in it. Sam Darnold looked great in it. J.J. McCarthy wasn't a passer at Michigan.
We know that.
We seen this. Me and Todd seen this motherfucker for 4 years. He's ass. Yep. You know he's ass.
I know his ass. We talked about it all the time. But that's what I'm saying.
The offense is still a plug and play because the motherfuckers before him was balling. They was balling. So I can't.
But that theory fits my thing. One size fits most. JJ ain't most.
It's him though. It ain't the offense.
I know, but that's most. That's most.
Sorry. But
that's what I'm saying. That's most. They had 4 quarterbacks. 3 of them worked out. The other one didn't. That's most. Not all.
And the reason why I was saying this to you, 1-5, about the playoffs, because the Commanders in my world, you lose Cliff Kingsbury. He was the reason why Jaden McDaniels was looking good because the offense they was running. That defense is weak as fuck in Washington. I don't even know why they acting like they better than what they are.
And who the fuck do you bring in the offensive coordinator wise to keep that going and keep your quarterback right? They might fuck around and waste him like they wasted.
And they can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy for shit. He got hurt 4 times this year, 4 different injuries and shit. Like what in the fuck? I don't know.
That.
And then who is Dallas?
I see Dallas being the same damn team they are this year.
Exactly.
I will say this. John Harbaugh in New York, I will say that they will improve by at least 3 or 4 wins. I think they will go from a 3 or 4 win team to about a 7-10 to maybe even a 500 squad this year. I think they're about 2 years away, maybe 3. But like I said, the NFL is wild. They'll have an easy schedule. They'll have an easy schedule, and they might actually come up. They might actually be playing for it. You never know. Injuries, shit, all types of crazy shit happens. So I ain't gonna close the door on them.
Todd Monken he took Todd Monken. He brought him over from Baltimore. That made Lamar Jackson look good for the last few years. But Jackson Dart ain't fucking Lamar Jackson. So we can stop playing. we can stop playing. And remember, y'all played y'all first year. This is your second year. the NFL catches up to your ass really fast. So that scatterboat bullshit and all that, they sweet. Okay.
Because they'll be upset.
Show me.
They'll be upset if he ends up being Blake Bortles.
Bruh, John Harbaugh my ass. That's what I said. Was it really the right choice?
I think so.
No secondary. The Giants secondary is ass. This is a fact.
That could change in a hurry.
With who? Who going there?
Caleb Downs. Draft some young players, man. Be all right. They'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not.
They will. They'll improve. They'll improve. I don't know about playoff improve, but they will improve. I'll agree with you on that one, Five. They will improve. They'll be a lot better than what they were.
They'll win more games than they did, but I'm not impressed. Don't impress me at all. I'm not impressed. Scatterbo don't impress me at all. I ain't seen shit. You ain't show me shit. What, you won a game or two? That shit don't mean nothing in this league, bro. It don't. Because and the reason why you know it don't, because Jaden Daniels was a monster last year, and we don't know where the fuck Jaden Daniels was the whole year. Kalen Williams was a dumpster trash the first year. He was balling this year. We didn't even know Trevor Lawrence still existed to this year. We've been on Trevor Lawrence for the last 700 days. Come on here and say Sunshine was sorry as fuck. Now he come out and ball. He'll look good. But is Jacksonville going to be good next year? Because everybody that was good, the record, you got to play harder teams next year. The schedule gets harder.
Yep.
Especially us, because we play Philadelphia next year again. We're back to that again.
I know. We got to come to fucking San Francisco.
I'll take that.
I'm good with it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what we play you. I just know this NFL shit is funny to me because it's like every year they do the same shit and the parity is fucked up. That means the Cowboys gonna have an easy ass schedule next year again.
And they'll still fuck that off.
All the time. Because I don't think they're gonna give Pickens that money.
No, they won't.
Minnesota's gonna get the Ole Miss quarterback. And Bengals better trade up for Downs or Reese from Russ.
I could see them going local.
I could. They always go local. Bengals always go local.
Yeah, they go big name teams. They
get Ohio State players all the time. So I'm not surprised.
Georgia, Alabama, they draft the same guys every. I could see Minnesota going to Ole Miss quarterback, but I think they're going to try to get old boy from Green Bay. That's going to be a free agent.
Willis.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah.
Malik Willis.
I think that'd be a hell of a move for them if they do that.
I think that's what he needs, though. I think he needs a moving quarterback. I don't think he needs a stationary quarterback no more in that offense.
Yeah.
Because them guys that can't run, this league is not standstill no more. Matthew Stafford and Aaron Rodgers like the last two motherfuckers left of that stand in the pocket breed. Like after them, it's like it's over. And Joe
Hell, even CJ Stroud can move a little bit.
Yeah, he'll run when he has to.
Yeah, him and Burke.
He needs to run more though. He needs to run more.
Yeah,
for real.
There's a couple plays in the game today. I saw CJ Stroud.
He could have run.
Yeah,
he could have ran.
Yeah,
but he had that problem at Ohio State. He would do that shit at Ohio State. He wants to be a pocket passer so bad, and he has it. He has that in his package, but he needs to add that running in his package, bro. Like,
I think the problem with that is because he has problems with concussions too. That's why I'd be cautious with him running.
Yeah, and I think Bo Nix. I'm gonna be honest, Bo Nix. They ran Bo Nix at the wrong time yesterday when they didn't. That last time he ran, they shouldn't have ran him They didn't even need to run him. They had the momentum going down the field to kick that field goal regardless. And I want to say this too to Buffalo Bill fans that watched the game, because I watched the game with my girl. And I'm going to be honest with you. The last play was definitely a pass interference because when they slowed the instant replay down, he got to him too early, bro. Like, y'all got to understand, if you don't know the game, bro, if I touch you before the ball gets there,
That's pass interference,
bro. Like, and everybody's losing their mind. But every time even my girl said, she was like, well, they know that he like damn near grabbed him before he, and I'm like, it's pass interference.
and you got to be looking back at the ball. You have to be going for the ball.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that play was it wasn't one of them plays because he was coming across the field, so they was running towards the ball. So he tackles him, he grabs him before the ball gets there. But I'm like, it's a pass interference. Like but it's a bang bang play. It's so fast, people don't really be paying attention. And then you bias when you're a fan. You be like, man, that ain't no goddamn.
Yeah,
but for real, when you see it, it was pass interference. Like, bro, it was like clear as day, bro. Like, so I want to talk about this game leading up. We got to get into this college football game for tomorrow. I want to talk to you guys about it and what's the keys to it. And we already know who we all picked, but what is the keys? If Miami's going to win this, what's the key to Miami winning? And then what's the key to Indiana winning if they're going to win it? 1-5, I'll go with you first. What's the key to Miami winning this?
Miami's going to have to stay physical like they've been in the whole playoffs. Their defensive front and their offensive line is going to have to out-physical Miami or Indiana's. I think if they can win the line of scrimmage in this game, they got a good shot of winning. They got to get what was his name? Mendoza?
Malachi? You talking about Mendoza?
Yeah, they got to get Mendoza uncomfortable in the pocket.
Yeah, sure.
And if they can do that, I think they got a real shot of winning. Offensively, they're not real special on offense. Carson Beck's just really got to play a subpar game. Just don't turn the ball over. Don't make stupid mistakes. Don't be Carson Beck that we know you can be. You got to be the Carson Beck that showed up at the Ohio State game to win this. I think if they can do that, they'll win the game, but I don't see it happening. One of the two, something's going to happen that's going to throw them off, and I think Carson Beck will cost them the game.
2 times, why do you think Miami – what's the keys to Miami winning this?
Well, I think 1-5 said it best. Carson Beck is really going to have to do what he's been doing the whole college playoff. Take what the defense is giving him and run, kind of like how he did to score the game-winning touchdown last week against Ole Miss. Miami is in a big play offense. You just don't see, especially with Beck. When they're playing bad teams, yeah, they go up and down the field. That's to be expected. But when they're playing actual defense as a team that could actually slow them down, teams like Ohio State, teams like Ole Miss, teams like currently Indiana, who they'll face, I feel like he's really going to take what the defense gives him, and I think Crystal Ball is going to put him in a position where it's going to be like, just don't do too much, and if you ain't got it there, take a sack, throw it up in the stands, we'll punt, play defense. So I think if Indiana and them get into a slugfest like that, it's going to be a low scoring game. I think they're going to have the full advantage playing at home and having the whole fan situation in their backs, possibly even the officials, because you know how that shit works. So as long as they don't create any turnovers, I don't feel like it's going to be a game where whichever quarterback has the ball last is going to win. I think it's going to be whoever makes the most mistakes is going to lose.
Carson Beck has to manage the game as he's been managing this whole time, but I believe the only way they're going to win this game is he has to get this ball to these playmakers early. Malachi Tony has to get the ball early. His running back has to get the ball early. His other number 2 receiver, he has to get it to him early. One thing about Indiana that I love, first of all, this is what people fail to realize. Indiana is an old-ass team. These are some grown-ass men. Their average age is 23 and up. They're not young. These is damn near NFL players playing college boys.
Canadian football.
They defense is really, really disciplined, but they're really, really aggressive. And the thing about an aggressive D, you got to attack it. Like they attacked us. They attacked Ohio State. They know how to attack it. But the question is, can they do it? Indiana's really, really smart on D. 1-5, what is the Indiana's thing that they need to do to win the game?
They got to turn it into a track meet.
That's a good answer.
Track meet. Yeah. Yeah.
2 times. What is Indiana's? What should they do to try to win this game?
I think they need to control tempo, especially on offense. I think they need to keep Miami's defense on their toes, especially with that front front four. I wouldn't really say go a lot of screen heavy or things like that, but I would do a lot of misdirection things, keep them guessing. I would even do a lot of little things even on special teams, making it seem like there might be some fake punts or some, little silly gadget shit going on just to keep extra things in their mind thinking. Because really, on defense, the worst thing you could do to a defender is make them think before they react. So that's why some of the better coordinators in the game, no matter whether it's collegiate, on the college level or NFL game, offensive coordinators that really get the defense thinking versus reacting tend to have a more successful chance of moving up and down the field and moving the sticks and being better on third down offense, which a lot of people don't really talk about. If you could convert those short third down, those 3rd and 3s and everything, keep the chains moving, keep that defense on the field, when that fourth quarter hits, them motherfuckers going to be sucking wind, and now you really ain't going to have a chance to really have your way with the defense. So I think that's really what's going to be something that Indiana needs to take advantage of.
I'm going to say something that my quarterback says that plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to use a Jalen Hurts quote. When it comes to Indiana, keep the main thing the main thing. Stay the course. You play your game, they can't fuck with you. Because I watched them play, and I watched you play all year. They can't fuck with you if you play your game. Because Carson Beck don't move fast as Oregon's quarterback moves, and Indiana was on his ass. And like I said, Miami has the better. They perimeter players is sweet as fuck. Malachi Tony's a monster, but that's what I'm saying. Carson Beck has to get them the ball early. If he don't, it's gonna be you stand back there and try to do what you was doing against everybody else, running in circles and shit. Indiana gonna get your ass easily because they get to the quarterback. They don't fuck around. If people don't know on the pod, we all had Indiana pick to win this game. So I just wanted to get the guys' view of what they think about tomorrow's game. But hopefully Indiana gets it done for the Big Ten. I want them to win. I don't fuck with Miami. I haven't fucked with Miami since 2002. So Miami, y'all know how we really feel about y'all. It's fuck you now. It was fuck you then. And it's always going to be fuck going forward. Because y'all still lie every day about the fact that there was a pass interference in the corner on Chris Gamble. Y'all swerving down. It wasn't a pass interference. But he was hugging Chris Gamble when Chris Gamble he ain't even looking at the ball. He's just hugging Chris Gamble. And Chris Gamble's like this. Go watch the fucking tape, bro. Like, it's just a given. Like, and then if y'all was really that good, we went to overtime. You could have beat us. You didn't stop us in overtime. We won the game. So all that crying and shit, that shit dead. And y'all didn't just get us back for that. Like, you know how many years it's been? It's 2025, 2026.
And them kids is in their 40s. Their kids is in their 40s now.
It, bro. Like, stop, bro. Stop. All right, let's get into our side notes and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 times turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, because I remember what Ty said first last week. Yeah. 2 times. What's your side notes for today with your birthdays? Come on with it.
All right. Well, I'd like to shout out to Kurt Flood. Happy heavenly birthday. A lot of people don't know who he was. He played for the St. Louis Cardinals back in the late 60s, early 70s. He's also a key figure in free agency in baseball, which triggered free agency amongst all major sports in America as we see it today. So happy birthday to him, a true pioneer in that fashion. Mark Messier, serious winner, National Hockey League, man. Great player. Part of those Oilers teams, those Rangers teams from the early 80s. A lot of people don't know he played for the Cincinnati Stingers too in the World Hockey League too. But
he's a monster.
Yeah, happy birthday. He's 65 today. Julius Peppers, 46 today. Don't feel like it, man. He made me feel old as hell. You know what I mean? Leonard Fournette, 31. I don't know why I thought he was older than 31, but he ain't even in the league no more.
Because he ain't in the league? Because he ain't in the league.
I mean, Yeah, so that it.
That's
And
what it is.
yeah, happy birthday to Virgil Hill. Not too many people know him. Boxing. Former lightweight heavyweight championship champion back in the early 2000s. Happy birthday to him.
All right. Shout out to all them legends. Happy birthday. Even the happy heavenly birthdays to them as well. So 1-5. What is your side note today?
I got two things. One thing is thank you for the people that were commenting on the live cast. One last comment. Russ says that Indiana wins. They take care of the ball. Miami wins if Indiana's offense, or if they can keep Indiana's offense off the field. Indiana by 10. Salute to them for being a part of the podcast.
Shout out.
Appreciate you.
Tomorrow we celebrate a day for one of the most important figures in history of this country, Dr. Martin Luther King. He had a dream, and we are living this dream right now in this podcast, arguing over something as trivial as sports. I love these guys with all my heart, and that was the dream, was that we can hold hands, we can argue over sports, and we can be friends in a public setting and not have to be ashamed of our color and not feel like we're entitled and all that good stuff. So salute to him, salute to all the people that's dream alive, and just remember that's why we're off tomorrow.
Not all of us. Well, none of us are off.
You are.
You off tomorrow.
You are.
Hey, our company don't have no dreams. They dream. Hey, you better bring your ass here. You be dreaming of employment.
All right, 1-5. Our company have fantasies. We don't have dreams. Goddamn it.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They say you better bring your ass in.
We have wishes. We wish we was off, motherfucker.
How long is that federal holiday? About 30 some years?
Forever.
Nah, it's been
if you in the medical field, it ain't no holiday for us.
Nah, ain't shit.
Nah, medical field, they make us go to work.
Gave it to us this last contract, so it's only been a holiday for us for the past like 2 or 3 years. So
no, you know what's funny? They made Juneteenth a federal holiday. We got it off 1 year, and then they changed the company name. We didn't get it no more.
Right.
Yeah, we may get that one off in another 40 years. So.
Right.
I won't be working in 40 years. What you talking?
My side note, I got two. One of them is I was gonna say it too. Martin Luther King Day is tomorrow. Got to show homage to one of the best ever, one of the goats of the world that spoke that free will of life and free will for people and the equality of people. And it's also my little sister's birthday tomorrow, so shout out to my little sister. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Her birthday's tomorrow. And I'm on my journey. I just want to let everybody know this is my 18th day, dry January. This shit is a motherfucker, but it's working.
I can vouch for him. He ain't had shit to drink.
And I've been in the gym like a motherfucker heavy even more, which I'm loving. Shout out to my lady for pushing me because I love it. But yeah, 18 days. Happy birthday to Smoke Dog, my little sis. Shout out to Martin Luther King, man, tomorrow. Like I say every time I do this, everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. Young Money, Bad News, Coach Silver, Star Money Click, No One Rap in the World, BMC for Life. 1-5, other Coach Silver, Star Money Click, No One Producer in the World. Brand new single, popping out on you boys, Mountaintop. Jimmy 2 times. Also, the Punch Me Vodka that sponsors our show every time we do this. Jimmy 2 times. Nothing but optimism. My brother from another mother. A lot of teams. Y'all go get y'all bag tomorrow. Y'all stay prayed up. This was the On God Podcast. We out.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know.